S&P 500 Complete is your go-to for regular updates on all 500 stocks. Subscribe so you never miss out. Let's jump in. American Electric Power, ticker AEP, just reported record Q2 earnings with a massive 12.6% beat. They have 24 gigawatts of signed customer agreements by 2030, with 18 gigawatts coming from data centers alone. That's enough power for millions of homes, and it's already locked in. First, we're talking about unprecedented electricity demand growth. AEP's CEO said demand is growing at a pace he has not seen in his 45-year career. They've got a 190 gigawatt interconnection queue that's 5 times their current system size. Major tech companies like Amazon and Google are signing long-term contracts, protecting AEP from usage volatility. Second, AEP operates America's largest transmission network with 40,000 miles of lines. This creates massive barriers to entry and positions them perfectly for the data center. Boom! They just secured $1.7 billion in new transmission projects from PJM in February 2025 alone. Third, their $70 billion capital plan through 2029 is one of the largest utility investment programs in U.S. history. This directly translates to an 8.2% rate, base compound annual growth rate, which means consistent earnings expansion. Half of this goes to transmission expansion, exactly what data centers need. Fourth, they're crushing it financially. Net income jumped 34% in 2024, and they just raised guidance to the upper half of their range after beating Q2 estimates. They've increased dividends for 15 consecutive years and completed a $2.8 billion equity investment with KKR, giving them the financial firepower to execute. Finally, the valuation looks attractive, trading at 16.6 times forward earnings versus peers at 20 times, but with superior net margins of 17.7%. Analysts have price targets up to $121. That's potential 7% upside, plus a 3.3% dividend yield. Now, full transparency, there is one major concern that bears are absolutely right about. AEP's debt-to-equity ratio sits at 148.8%, significantly higher than the peer average of 100 to 120%. With interest coverage of only 2.7 times versus a healthy 4 times for utilities, they're vulnerable if interest rates rise further. That $70 billion capital plan could strain the balance sheet if execution hits snags or financing costs spike. What do you think? Are you bullish or bearish on AEP? The data center revolution is real, but so is that debt load. Want the full bull and bear reports with all the data? Just comment below.